Welcome to Once's Mom's Kitchen. Today we're going to make energy bars with quinoa. Quinoa is an ancient grain that the Incas used as the staple of the diet. We're going to use almonds. We're also going to use some cranberries. We're going to use some baking chocolate chips. Also an eyeball of honey. Of each item you're going to need about a cup, except for the main ingredient, quinoa. For this you're going to use about 2 cups. While we heat up a small pot, we're going to go ahead and crush the almonds. Of course you can use any method you want, but this is my way. You can make it as fine or as coarse as you like. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and proceed to pop the seeds. To pop the seeds, what we're gonna do is pour a little bit in the hot pot, just enough to cover the bottom, like that. And they're gonna start popping like popcorn. As you can hear, they're already popping. And what we're gonna do is just shake the pan to avoid the seeds to burn. That was a shooter there. So we're gonna repeat this process until we finish popping 2 cups of seeds. It doesn't take too long if your pan is warm enough. Actually hot enough, because they need to be hot. Now as you can see, now that the seeds are all popped, we're gonna go ahead and mix the ingredients. We're gonna start with the almonds. We're gonna leave the chocolate last because it starts melting because it's still warm. Now the cranberries. As I mentioned before, we can use any ingredients you want. You can use your favorite trail mix, or you can use maple syrup instead of honey. Just go ahead and mix it really well. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in the chocolate chips. They kind of start melting, so don't use a lot, but if you're a real chocolate lover, then put as much as you like. Just go ahead and mix it really well. That looks all even with the spatula, you know, air temperature, and then you can proceed to cut it. Okay, so there we go. Now we have a flat container to pour it into. Just be careful. And of course you can have your kids lick the containers afterwards, or not, if they can, you can beat them to it. I don't know. Just make it as flat as you can. Now, so just to let you know, this is my way that I came up with this recipe. I just use my imagination. I really don't know another way to crystallize the bars, but this is what worked for me. And Justin had the great idea of putting the container in the refrigerator, and it doesn't really take too long. It took probably 15 minutes. I guess you can leave it as long as you want. Just make sure that it's even, that you can feel that it gets even, because when you start making your bars, you'll find out some areas are thicker than other ones. And voila. Okay, so now off to the refrigerator. Ta-da! These are my quinoa bars. I cut them and I wrap them with saran plastic, so we can just drop them in your bag and go. This is a healthy energy bar, and it is homemade, which is best. Thank you for watching my channel. We'll see you next time. Yeah?